Hello, everybody. Adam here. In today's video, we're going to talk about how self-love will change everything in your life. Okay. My name is Adam. I'm a consultant at a consulting firm. I'm a career coach, life coach, and I help people find their dream jobs, help them with things like anxiety, depression, and living a fulfilling life. But I do this by first cultivating self-love in their life. So let me ask you a question here and let's get right into this. So have you ever wondered, how much the way you feel about yourself affects your daily life? Really think about this. How does the way that you feel about yourself change and affect your daily life? It's all that matters, isn't it? Right? You are in your head all day. You're in your thoughts all day. You want to make sure that you're cultivating self-love. So let me get right into this. Or, let me give you an example of a time, not long ago when I didn't value myself enough, and it affected everything, right? From my career to my relationships. It was a dark time for me. And so the reason I'm here today and the reason I dedicated myself to this and I coach people and I made it my life purpose to help others cultivate self-love in their life is because it changed everything. It helped me get my dream job, my dream relationships, my friendships are thriving. Every aspect of my life is thriving because I've learned to cultivate self-love in my life. You guys, let's get right into it. So let's understand self-love. Okay. So section one here, what is self-love? Self-love is accepting yourself fully. Okay. It's treating yourself with kindness and respect and nurturing your growth and well-being. Okay. So that is what self-love means, right? And so some of the misconceptions around self-love is like, oh, well, tell someone, yeah, well, I just love myself. And they go, what are you, selfish? Right? They might say that, what are you, selfish? What are you, um, superficial, right? People have this skewed way of seeing self-love in our modern day and age because we live in such a dark time where it's like frowned upon to respect yourself and to love yourself. We're always comparing ourselves to others. We're always having to, you know, try to strive for some unrealistic goals and achievements in our life. And it sacrifices our health and our love. You guys, the actual truth is self-love is the foundation of a healthy and fulfilling life. All right. So we're getting right into this. So the next thing is my turning point, kind of like my journey began when I failed a project I was really passionate about. Okay. And instead of being harsh, like I always was on myself, I was always the biggest critic. And I'm sure you are the biggest critic. And that's a good thing, but you need to change your approach. I finally said enough is enough. And I chose to learn from the failure and treat it as a step towards growth. So as opposed to beating myself up and beating myself down, I now focused on cultivating self-love and using the failure and future potential failures as a next step towards my growth. Okay, you guys, section two here is how self-love transforms us. Okay, so this is amazing. This is beautiful. It will change every aspect of your mental health. You guys, listen, you will cultivate and manifest peace. You will reduce your anxiety and depression. Listen, my anxiety disappeared. I started to enjoy life. What is anxiety? It's living in a state of anticipation. You're anxious about the future because you can't control, you don't know, it's unknown. And so what happens is you create anxiety in your mind and you're fearful. And why are you fearful? Because you don't trust yourself into the unknown. But when you cultivate self-love and you understand that you now have self-love and you understand that you trust yourself, anxiety disappears. Guys, this is the reason why I'm here today is because depression, anxiety, it's a thing of the past. Let's get into the next thing here. Relationships. You're going to start to value your worth. Okay. You're going to value your worth and others will reciprocate this. Okay. So let me explain this a little bit more. You're going to cut out toxic, judgmental friends from your life. We all have these friends. Maybe you grew up with them. They're individuals that are constantly judging you. They're always comparing themselves. Maybe they're addicted to social media and trying to keep up with the Kardashians. And it's really affecting your mental health. Okay. And so the more you do these sorts of things, comparison, it's the thief of joy. You're going to start to get further away from cultivating self-love towards yourself. And so what's going to happen is when you start to actually practice self-love, like we're going to get into here, your relationships are going to thrive. Okay, you're going to have prosperous relationships with individuals that see eye to eye and that cultivate the same respect for themselves. You guys, my career exploded when I cultivated self-love in my life. Okay. Self love is going to fuel growth, confidence in yourself, and your abilities. Okay. So let me tell you about my eggs in one basket story. This is amazing. When I was in college and I was applying to the big four consulting firm that I now work for, believe it or not, it was the only company that I applied for. I put all of my eggs in one basket. And I remember my college roommates were like, dude, what are you doing? Adam, are you crazy? We're applying to 5, 6 other companies. You have to diversify. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I believe in myself. Okay. I was cultivating self love and I knew what my abilities were. I knew what my skills were. And this ties into another video that I'm going to make in the future about networking and building relationships because that was monumental in my achievement of my dream job. But long story short, I put all my eggs in one basket and I manifested that dream job. And I'm here to tell you right now, the root cause of that was because I had self love. I was cultivating self love. And as a result, I knew that I was going to get the job. And I did. I did. And I got more videos coming up on that. I have more videos I have a video on my channel actually explaining to you how to get your dream job. That's something that I'm really passionate about. But let's get right back to this. So, personal growth. Okay. Self love will transform you by pushing you to new limits and trying new things. Okay. So, the reason this is important is, you know, what is life? What is the purpose of life? Okay, the purpose is to just keep moving forward. It's to achieve your goals. It's to get through obstacles, crush those obstacles and get better and better every single day. But by coming and cultivating, self-love for yourself, you can now approach, new things, new goals from a place of respect for yourself and belief in yourself. And so for me, what happened is I started my channel. I said, hey, I have to share this with others. I'm passionate about this. Self-love has led me to where I am today, making this video right now. And also eliminating social media and distractions. So in comparisons, this goes hand in hand. And to me, social media is comparison, right? You're on social media, you're looking at what others are doing and constantly comparing yourself to others. That's the thief of joy. You guys listen, eliminating social media is going to be monumental. At least eliminating the time that you spend on social media channels is going to help you tremendously towards your personal growth because you're now not going to care. Once you start to cultivate self-love, this is what happened. I cultivated self-love and I immediately said, I don't need social media anymore. What do I care what my friends and others are doing? Before self-love, I would always compare myself to them. I would always feel like, oh, well, I gotta get that car that my friend just got, or I need that new fancy whatever watch that my friend got. No, I love myself. I love who I am. I'm cultivating self-love daily and I know what matters to me. You guys, section 3, let's actually get into how to cultivate self-love. Okay. We're going to get right into it. Daily habits. Okay. So you're going to want to practice simple morning or evening meditations and affirmations. Okay. So what this looks like for me, I don't want to complicate this. This is very simple. Okay. In the morning or in the evenings when you're going to bed or when you're waking up in the morning, what I do first thing is I get out of bed. I have my journal. I have my goals written down in my journal. I quickly scan those. I know you guys are busy. So a lot of you guys are like, I don't have time to meditate. You can always find a moment to look at your goals, think about those goals. But the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to reflect on all of your achievements and have gratitude for everything in your life. So there's free applications out there that you can use to put on a 5-minute guided or unguided meditation. And what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes and you're going to think of all of the achievements in your life. And you're going to think of all of the things that you're grateful for. And I'm talking from the smallest things like the water in front of you to the biggest things like your car, your home, your family. Okay. This is tremendously important, guys. Those daily habits to cultivate self-love. You're going to want to essentially feel your heart center every morning and feel gratitude and love for yourself. And you need to start each and every day from that point. Okay. Next thing here is setting boundaries. Learn to say no. You guys, learn to say no. Protect your time and energy. That is a profound act of self-love. You need to learn to say no. And listen, you guys, no one will be offended. I hear this argument all the time. Adam, what if I say no to my friends? They don't care. Nobody cares. Everybody only cares about themselves. And once you understand this, this is going to be liberating for yourself. This is so important. Learn to set boundaries and learn to say no. That's a true act of self-love. And you know what you have to say no to. So I want you to reflect on that in your life right now, okay? Next thing, this kind of ties into the first thing, celebrate your small victories. Guys, this is a habit, okay? Every small win builds your self-esteem. It's going to rewire your neural networks. I'm talking little things like getting through a long meeting, writing that paper in school, projecting the new idea to your manager. Look at everything in your life as a win. Getting to a party on time, making that healthy meal. That is a win. That is a win. Learn to look at it that way. You're, as a result, cultivating self-love. Okay. Now, mindfulness practices. Okay. Mindfulness keeps you rooted in the present moment, and you're going to stop judging yourself. This is probably, if there's one thing you take away from this video, it's this. Stop judging yourself. You guys, I'm such a victim to this. Okay. I used to judge others all the time from a place of hate for myself, from a place of judgment for myself. I used to judge myself all the time. I don't have the muscles developed as much as the other guy in the gym. I don't have the cars the other person has, or I don't have that position that the other person has. I was always judging myself. And as a result, I was living such a depressing, anxious life. You guys, take this away right now. Stop judging yourself. Love yourself. Understand that you are on the right path. You are on the path that God has designed for you. When you love yourself, you are indirectly loving God. Understand this. Judging needs to end right now. That is the secret. All right, last and final section here, you guys, the ripple effects of self-love, okay? You're going to make a profound community impact. You're going to transform the people around you, and you're going to inspire your friends and family. And one of the things I hear all the time is, Adam, how are you always so calm and happy? You guys, you're going to create a ripple effect. When you cultivate self-love for yourself and you're proud of yourself every single day, and you start your day in this way, every day is going to be an amazing day. When obstacles come your way, when you experience setbacks and failures, you're still going to feel love for yourself, and it's going to ripple onto others. Every relationship that I have, whether it be with my partner, my family, my friends, my love for myself ripples to them, and it changes who they are. At some point in every conversation, I bring up some form of a analogy to love and how to help that other person love themselves. And it's making an impact on my community and all of those who I come into contact with. You guys, practicing self-love is going to help those around you. And if you care about those around you and they mean something to you, learn to cultivate self-love and watch as it ripples onto others. You guys, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Let others see this video. Let's make an impact. Okay, my goal is to help you cultivate self-love because I know it is going to have a profound impact on your life and on the lives of those around you. You guys, listen, if you found this helpful, please comment down below what you're going to do starting today to cultivate self-love. And always remember, okay, the journey to loving yourself starts with a single step. Take that step today. I will see you in the next video.